Hey, what's going on, fellow traders? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about one of my most favorite indicator, which is the Bollinger Bands. Okay, it's a very powerful indicator because it is an indicator that you can use for both trading ranges as well as trend trading. Okay, there are not a lot of indicators out there in the market which allows you to trade, the trend as well as the range. Okay, so what happens is that a lot of new traders they use it wrongly. Okay, they use a trending indicator in a consolidating market, or they use a consolidating indicator in the trending market. Okay, so what's good about this Bollinger Band is that you can use it in both. Okay, so as I go into this tutorial, I will show you how you can actually use it for both ranges as well as for trend trading. Okay, so in this video, what you will learn are four things. Okay, the first thing would be what Bollinger Band is. Okay, I want to show you what the indicator is, how it works. Okay, in case you're new to trading and you do not know about this Bollinger Band indicator. Okay, then I want to highlight some mistake that I see a lot of new traders make. Okay, they use the Bollinger Band wrongly. Okay, so if this is the first time watching a video like this about Bollinger Band, make sure you do not do it this way. Okay, you do not take what I share with you out of context. Okay, you apply it correctly. Okay, because the worst thing you can do is to watch a video and apply it in the wrong way, and then come up with a conclusion that this doesn't work. Okay, you want to make sure that you apply it correctly. Okay, so I also show you how to use the Bollinger Band to find explosive trades. And lastly, I'll end off by showing you how to manage your trades using the Bollinger Band as a trailing stop. Okay, now if you are new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button because we have a lot of content to help you become a better trader. Okay, we also have a free day trading guide. The links in the description. So make sure you download that if you have not. Okay, it's a free guide. It's very comprehensive. It will teach you a trading strategy that has been working very well for us. Okay, so let's go into what Bollinger Band is and how does it work. Okay, so on the charts here, you can see that this is the Bollinger Band indicator. Okay, let me just show it to you. Okay, so this platform that I'm using is actually tradingview.com, and it's a free web-based charting platform. So if you do not know that, you want to check it out, you can check that out after this video. So what you do is you just have the indicator placed on it. Okay, so in this case, I'm using the default settings, 20 simple moving average and 2 standard deviation. Okay, this is the typical settings that a lot of brokers or a lot of platforms they actually use. Okay, so when you set it up, you don't really need to adjust it much. Okay, so you should see something like this over here. Okay, you should see the indicator around the price. Okay, so this indicator is actually made out of three things. Okay, first you have the 20 moving average. Okay, in this case, we are using the simple moving average. Okay, and then the next thing we have is the upper band, and we have the lower band. Okay, so this upper band is actually +2 standard deviation. Okay, and the lower band is -2 standard deviation. Okay, so this upper and lower band acts as a dynamic support and resistance level. Okay, so it's a very powerful indicator, because if you are new as a trader and you can't identify levels properly, or you're not too sure how to draw horizontal support and resistance levels, then this Bollinger Band will precisely tell you where the market could potentially stop, where is the resistance and where is support. Okay, so that's why this indicator is so powerful. Okay, it can show you the volatility of the market as well. Okay, so when you see a very wide Bollinger Band, okay, meaning that the distance from the upper band to the moving average, or the distance from the lower band to the moving average is very far, that means that the market is very volatile. Okay, conversely, if you look at this scenario over here, okay, this is what is known as a Bollinger squeeze. Okay, this means that the market is very is in a tight range and there's not much volatility, and therefore the bands are very tight. Okay, so a Bollinger Band is very useful because it shows you the volatility as well as gives you dynamic support and resistance levels. Okay, So earlier on, I say that the Bollinger Band can be used for both range trading and trend trading. Okay, so how do you do that? Okay, very simple. Let's say you are doing a trend trading. Let me just clear this up first. Let's say you are doing trend trading in this case. Okay, it's a trend trading because you have a high. Sorry, you have a low here first. You have a high. You have a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay, so this is in a uptrend. Okay, again, if you do not know how to identify this, this is in our free day trading guide, so make sure you download that. Okay, so in this case, it's in the uptrend, so you want to buy retracements. So where do you buy? You buy at the lower band. Okay, in fact, if you look left, there's actually some form of market structure over here. Okay, so that's how you use the Bollinger Bands when in a trending market and you are trying to catch retracements. Okay, if you are trying to buy, then buy at the lower band. Okay, if you are selling, sell at the upper band. Okay, but just a disclaimer, I'm not asking you to buy every single time price touch the lower band or sell every single time when price touch the upper band. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, what I'm saying is that after you identify the trend and you kind of really know you want to enter long or short, then you look for a trade setup using the Bollinger Band with the market structure. Okay, that's how you use it. Please do not use it wrongly or take what I say out of context. Okay. Now, in the case of range trading, it's very simple. Okay. As in the case of this area, okay, let me just maybe clear it up. Okay, as in the case of this area over here, okay, it's a tight range. So if your analysis is that we are in a range market and you want to buy low and sell high, then you can look for entries to buy at the bottom of the range and look for entries to sell at the top of the range. Okay, so this should be rather straightforward. Okay, you just want to use the resistance to sell and the support to buy. Okay, very straightforward. Okay, so this is how the Bollinger Band works. Okay, and how you can use it. Okay, let's move on to a mistake that I see a lot of new traders make in a sense that they use Bollinger Band in the wrong way. Okay, earlier on, I actually did talk about this briefly. Okay, I said that you do not just want to buy or sell every single time price touches the upper or lower band. So a lot of new traders, when they first start off, what they do is that they watch a video such as this video here, which tells them to sell at the Bollinger Band upper band and buy at the lower band. So what they do is that they just sell here, sell here, sell here, and then sell here, and then they lose a lot of money and then they get upset. Okay, so please do not do that. That's the wrong way. Okay, trading is not so simple. Okay, in fact, in our day trading guide, we teach you the MPE strategy. Okay, the M stands for market condition, P stands for price level, and E stands for entry. Okay, so you want to integrate this Bollinger Band into this process here. Okay, you don't just want to blindly short or long at every single level. Okay, we've done this a lot of times. Okay, when we first started, we did this. We lost a lot of money. Okay, I hope you do not do this. You take whatever I say to heart because we're going to save you so much money. Okay, so please, if you have a question, you're not clear about something, please leave a comment down below. My team will do our best to address it. Okay, we'll reply your comment and we'll tell you, what you're doing wrongly or if there's anything that you need to pay attention to. Right, but please do not use this Bollinger Band in this manner. Okay. Now let's move on to how do you use Bollinger Band for explosive trades. Okay, so the other way to use the Bollinger Band is also what I call the Bollinger Squeeze. Okay, so as the name, let me just spell this out first. Okay, so Bollinger Band squeeze. Okay, so as the name suggests, squeeze, that means that price squeeze into a tight range. Okay, so if you look at this chart, you notice that this part over here has a very tight range. Okay, earlier on, I explained to you that the further away price is from the moving average, correct, the more volatile it is. But in this case, it's pretty narrow compared to say somewhere here. Okay, where the distance is much further. Okay, so in this case, we are kind of like in a Bollinger squeeze. Okay, so what usually happens after a Bollinger squeeze is that price will do a nice breakout. Okay, so you can use this as a form of indicator to tell you that, okay, if there's a breakout, I want to be buying because I will expect a big move up. Okay, so that's how we use a Bollinger Band to find explosive trades. Okay, then after you have entered this trade, I think the next question would be, how do you manage this trade? Okay, because once you enter, you must have a plan to exit your trades. Okay, you do not just want to let price go in your favor and then not lock in your profit. Then after that, price reverses and you lose all your unrealized profits. Okay, that's not what you want. So how do you use the Bollinger Band to trail your stop? Okay, if you're using the Bollinger Band to trail your stop, then chances are you want to use it in a trending market where price is really moving. So in this case, the price has been moving very nicely. You have a low over here. Okay, you have a high. You have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and so on and so forth. So you're in an uptrend. Okay, so in this kind of scenario, if you choose to trail your stop using the Bollinger Band, it is a wise move. Okay, so assuming, let's just assume that you entered here. Okay, because this is the bottom of the Bollinger Band. Okay, and if you look left, okay, in an uptrend, you want to be buying at off support. So you have a form of market structure here as well as the lower band. So you buy here. Okay, so the question is, when do you get out? Okay, how do you trail your stop loss so that you are able to lock in the profit when the trend changes? Okay, it's a very simple way to do it, right? When price closes below the lower band over here, then you exit. So if you're entering here and you're exiting here, that would be a very, very nice profit. Okay, of course, the market doesn't always move like that. You have some times where the market is very choppy, but that's just part of trading. Okay, if you do decide to be a trend trader, then this is something that you have to deal with, that you're going to have a lot of trades which go nowhere. But when you do catch a good trade like this one trade can easily be worth 1:5 or even 1:10. Okay, because you have a very small stop loss and you are riding a big trend up. Okay, so this is how you use the Bollinger Band as a trailing stop. Okay, so let me end off this video by doing a brief recap of whatever I shared for this trading tutorial. Okay, now I explained to you what a Bollinger Band is. Okay, it's an indicator that helps you to see the volatility as well as dynamic support and resistance level. Okay, it's based on the 20 moving period average. You can change it, but normally we use the 20 period moving average and the standard deviation of 2. Okay, I also talk about the wrong way of using Bollinger Band, which is just trading every single time price touches the upper or lower band. Okay, do not trade it this way. Okay, I also show you how to use the Bollinger Band for explosive trades using the Bollinger Band squeeze. Okay, lastly, I end off by sharing with you how to trail your stop. Right, how do you maximize your profits by using the Bollinger Band? So basically, when price close below the lower band, then you get out. Right, if you are in a bullish market and you bought, then you want to exit when price breaks below the lower band. But if you're in a bearish market, then you want to exit when price closes above the upper band. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so if you are new, please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something. If you have any questions, just leave a comment down below and we'll do our best to address it. Okay, so thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and we'll see you in the next video.